Easy topic. So I've noticed that a good amount of people are taking up photography and taking up video. And I remember when I started, there was like a couple of YouTube channels where you could learn, maybe a couple of websites, forums where you could learn, get information. But again, that was like 2009. And that's what was available back then. Today, there is an abundance of information online. Everything you can imagine, you can find online, basically. But because there's too much out there, people tend to get lost with all the information. They chase gear, they chase sharpness, they chase saturation or color science, and most people tend to forget what the point is of creating pictures and creating videos. And I want to state a few things that I believe helped me a lot when I was starting. And it wasn't actually when I was starting that I noticed these things or I discovered these things. No, it took me time. And through experience, I discovered that these are the things that actually made sense. These are the things that actually helped me become a better photographer, a better videographer, understand image more. And I will start with the most important thing, which is light. And when I mean light, I don't mean strobes and flashes and continuous lights and 100 watts and 300 watts and 600 watts. This is not what I'm trying to say. Light is where the sun is, what time of day it is, how high is the sun, how warm is the sun. Just understanding how light works, how light motivates a space, how light creates a space. You will understand more and more about photography, image creation, when you understand light, because at the end of the day, you are capturing light. You are documenting what the light is doing in the space. Without light, there's no color. There's just black. But because different colors reflect different spectrums of light, this is why you see different colors. This is what the sensor captures. This is what the camera captures. This is what comes through the lens. And if you see light, then you can see anything else. Then you can start composing with light. Then you can start just figuring out how life around you works. So my first advice is always to learn how to recognize light, the quality, the temperature, the sharpness, the hardness, the softness, the motivation, like just see light. The second thing I believe helped me a lot was watching. I just watch stuff. Watch movies, watch pictures, just watch all the time. I just keep on watching. And I am excited by it. I am happy when I watch. I like watching. The more and more I see stuff, even if I don't necessarily like it, I still want to see it. I still want to try to guess how it's done, why it looks like this, why the photographer chose this angle versus that angle, why this time of day. I watch as much as I can. And the more I watch, the more I learn about myself, the more I learn about the craft, the more I learn about the world. And it starts with watching. And I cannot push this more than just say the more you watch, the more you understand. The more you see stuff, the more you understand. And it changed how I see things a lot, just watching. Everyone's work. Even your students' work, even your tutor's work, everyone has a perspective, everyone has a point of view, and you need to taste it to understand it. The third thing I'd recommend is to just shoot. Like, just do it. Once you have a tool that you're happy with, whatever that tool is, any tool that makes you happy. I've had multiple cameras that made me happy in multiple different scenarios. My phone made me happy in multiple different scenarios. It's what you have. Once you have that tool, use it. Use it like you're trying to destroy it. Use it like you don't care. Use it like you just want to capture more and more stuff, see more and more stuff. Shoot this, shoot that, take it back to the computer, shoot again, try different angles, just keep on shooting stuff. And don't follow a niche necessarily just because it might bring you profit or because you find it easy. Shoot everything. I always tell people this, I couldn't choose between photography and video because I learn from both and I apply on the other. I learn from shooting video what I apply on photography and vice versa. They're different mediums, but I learn from both. And that's helped me a lot. And I've shot a lot of different genres. And I still want to shoot more and more different genres because I learn. I shoot cars and I learn about shooting fashion. Don't ask me how, but somehow you are there, the tools are there, your brain is there, you see how things move. And you might get inspired by how a car moves or how it reflects light in a certain way or how it reflects colors in a certain way that you might apply in something else, just like fashion, just like products. So don't stick to a niche if you don't really know what you're doing. So shoot more, shoot everything, like really, shoot everything. The thing that I can't get past is the gear thing, the gear syndrome, the acquisition syndrome. And I don't want to bring this up because I'm also guilty of this, but just ignore the camera, ignore the gear. Whatever you want to shoot on, you will shoot on eventually, but when you have the knowledge to use it to its extent, basically. Before that, there's no point trying to own or purchase the best camera because you probably don't know how to use the best camera and it's not going to give you those pictures. It's just like trying to own a Formula One car where you basically just got your driver's license. You won't go any faster in a Formula One car, trust me. You're far off in a Golf. You'll be faster, way faster in a Golf because it has all these assists and aids and it's small and the motor is more manageable. But then when you put yourself in a Formula One car, you are probably dead. In a camera thing, you're not gonna die, but you're gonna exhaust yourself because if the camera's faster than you, then that's an issue. You should be faster. You should be faster. You should think faster. You should know what you're doing. The camera should yield to your use. You shouldn't be the camera's tool. It should be the other way around. And I think that the last thing, just to keep this one short, is to shoot stuff for free. Learn to shoot for free. I know everyone has a value. I know I personally value my time. I value my equipment. I value everything I do. But I have learned to shoot stuff for free because I need to shoot stuff for free. I might be helping a client out that can't actually afford to shoot. I might be helping myself out. I might be helping a colleague out. And the more and more you learn to do stuff, as long as you perfect it, as long as you do it like you're actually doing it for millions and millions of dollars, if you learn to do that, eventually you'll get more work than you never expected to get. Just because you shot a couple of things for free. Not a couple, like I personally shoot stuff for free. I collaborate. I enjoy it. And I don't think I would stop. Yes, I charge however I charge and I'm happy with it, but then I'm on the job with the same equipment, with the same stuff, with the same enthusiasm as a job that I'm getting paid my full rate just because I want to create. I want to shoot. I am there to make something. And there's no way someone can take that from me. It's mine. It's my will. And if we all have this, or at least some of us have this, the encouragement, the willpower, the strength, I believe we'll all become better creatives. Something I really hope happens. Something I really hope these videos impact, in a sense. And this is why I'm keeping these as impressions, as words. I'm not trying to prove I am right. I don't want you to believe I am right. I just want you to listen to my opinion. And by all means, it might be wrong, but it's my opinion. I hope you learned a thing or two. And I hope this puts you on a path where you find what you're looking for. Until next time, stay safe.